Some stories don't begin with fireworks. They begin quietly, just like mine. This is the story of a girl I loved all my life. But the day she got married, something happened that changed everything. I grew up in a small town where everyone knew everyone. And in that little town lived a girl named Aarohi, my neighbor, my classmate, and honestly, the first person who ever made my heart skip a beat. We used to walk to school together, we used to fight over pencils. Sometimes she would steal my lunch and I would pretend to be angry, but secretly, I liked it. As we grew older, the world changed, but she didn't. Aarohi was still the same girl with the same smile that could fix any bad day. I used to think, one day I'll tell her how I feel. But that one day never came. Life moves fast. Feelings move faster. But courage always moves the slowest. College happened. New people entered our lives, new dreams, new distractions, and slowly we talked less. But every time something good happened to me, she was the first person I wanted to tell. Whenever something bad happened, she was still the only person I wished would be there. Yet, I said nothing. One evening, years later, I saw her after a long time. She looked different, more mature, more graceful, more unreachable. But the moment she saw me, she smiled the same childhood smile. And just like that, I fell in love all over again. A few weeks after that, her family invited us to a function. When I reached, I saw decorations, lights, guests. I didn't understand. And then someone said the words that froze me. Aarohi is getting married. I felt my heart drop. My mind went blank. All the years of love, all the unspoken words, everything suddenly felt like a joke I played on myself. I wanted to congratulate her, I wanted to smile, but it felt like my entire childhood had been ripped away in one sentence. Finally, the wedding day came. I stood in the crowd pretending to be okay, pretending to be strong. When she walked in, dressed as a bride, she looked like everything I ever wanted, but nothing I could ever have. Everyone was laughing, celebrating, and I was standing silently, trying not to fall apart. Then something unexpected happened. Aarohi's mother saw me and said, "Beta, Aarohi has been looking for you. Go meet her." I hesitated, but I went backstage where she was waiting. She looked at me and said softly, "You didn't even come to meet me before the ceremony. Are you upset with me?" I wanted to say yes. I wanted to scream how much I loved her. But I just said, "No, I'm happy for you." She smiled, but her smile faded when she looked into my eyes. She asked, "Are you really happy?" And for the first time in my life, I didn't hide my feelings. "No," I whispered, "but you deserve happiness, and that's enough for me." She looked down and a tear dropped from her eye. Minutes before the wedding, she finally told me the truth. She said, "I always thought one day you would say something. One day you would stop me. One day you would tell me that you loved me." I froze. My heart stopped. She continued, "I waited for years, but you never said anything. And when someone else asked for my hand, I said yes, because maybe you never felt the way I did." For a moment, the world stopped spinning. She loved me all this time, and I never knew? I wanted to say something, anything, but the wedding music started playing. Time had run out. She wiped her tears. She placed her hand on mine and said, "Take care of yourself, and don't wait too long to tell the next person how you feel." She smiled, a smile filled with memories, pain, and acceptance. And then she left, beginning a new life, while I stood there learning the biggest lesson of mine. If you love someone, Say it, because later is the world's biggest lie, and silence is the most expensive mistake we ever make.